Welcome to Stigmatized Drummer tutorial series. I am Dimitris Delamitras from Stigmatized Productions. In this tutorial, we'll focus on the second section of Stigmatized Drummer, the options page. As you may notice, this mixer preset area and this groove playing area exists in every tab of Stigmatized Drummer. So we can make our adjustments everywhere, for example, and be able to play. Maybe you want to make adjustments and you want to play from different pages or change mixer settings. Anyway, the main areas in options page is the velocity area and the MIDI mapping or drum mapping area. The velocity area have 4 buttons. They are velocity shapes, the linear shape, that it's the default stigmatized drummer shape, the EXP plus shape, EXP minus shape, and fixed shape. The EXP plus tends to make stronger the weak hits, and the EXP minus exactly the opposite. While the fixed shape make all velocities the same regarding this value here. In the right side, we have 2 value meters, one for lower velocity and one for the maximum velocity, and we can change them accordingly. You can have loaded a groove and changing the velocity buttons to see what fits best for you, make your adjustments, and when you're okay, you can drag and drop in the DAW and you're ready to go. The linear velocity is the default velocity of Stigmatized Drummer, and you can listen the differences between the shapes playing every groove. For example, this is the linear velocity default. In this situation, the low velocity hits tend to make stronger, and the exactly opposite in this kind of velocity. And in the fixed velocity, it's playing with the velocity, everything is playing with the velocity that is shown here. For example, everything is full now. Decreasing, everything decreases. You can use, for example, you can begin, for example, with the default velocity. Try to see what's best for you. Let's say it's this value good for you. Simply drag and drop to the DAW, and now their values will be accordingly this value. The drum mapping area or MIDI mapping area, where we see a drop-down menu with factory default mappings, the default stigmatized mapping, general MIDI mapping, studio drummer, superior drummer, easy drummer 2, and addictive drums 2. Very soon it will come an update with some more mappings from well-known drumming libraries, as well with enough mappings from electronic drums, and every update will be free of charge. Here we have the previous and the next button, so you can navigate to the presets with these buttons or choose. We have save and delete buttons, and here in the middle we have a visual representation of the drum elements. From here you can change everything. And for example, we have articulations that you can change from here. You can confirm your changes or discard with these 2 buttons. Here we have a MIDI note value and changing the MIDI note, we have the presentation here. What is loaded in every MIDI note. For example, C1, I have kick, right. In the B0, we have left kick, etc. For example, let's say I want to change the kick in C1 and not to be kick, to be snare, for example. If I like this change, I apply, and now here was kick, now it's snare. Another way to make your custom drum mappings and for me more easy changes is to press Midi Select, and now with your MIDI keyboard, every key you press, we have the presentation here. For example, tone 3. Let's say I want to change. From here you can change very easily. For example, let's say I want to change tone 1 and put a crash there. I apply and I have changed. And the snare, before I change it, I want to make again kick. And to be right kick. You can make every change you want very easily. And when you are happy with the results, you can write your name, every name you want, and save it. In this way, you have now in the drop-down menu the default presets and your preset. You can delete at any time your presets using the delete button. I have to say that the default factory mappings cannot be deleted. When you have selected one of the factory mappings, this is inactive. But you can delete your custom mappings, like this. Now I have again my default. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Stay tuned.